Well, hello again, everyone. My name is Chronos006, and as you can see, we are finally back with more Harvester. I told you I was going to get back to it. It was only going to be a limited time of a break. I got stuck. I had some other projects come up. I decided I wanted to take a bit of a break from it, but we are back to the lunacy that is Harvester. Where we last left off... Sorry. It's so jarring how in some scenes there's that horrible white noise, and then in other scenes there's just nothing. So where we last left off, I was charged with a task from the lodge that I had to put a scratch in Mr. Johnson's, forgot his name, Tucker. And the only way to do that, I found out, I'll admit, I cheated because I got stuck, is to find a certain item in here that I missed. I don't know why I didn't think to check this cupboard, but I didn't. So let's take a look. Got a headache? This aspirin should do the trick. I'll take that. A jar of extra strength Oralube. Great for getting in and out of tight spots. No, not going to go there. I'll take that, though. That is the item I need. 1 hour cough medicine. I'll also take that. Warning, yeast disinfectant. Not to be used for baking cookies. Aww. I would think I need to take that and use it on his fake mom's cookies. Oh well. Be sure to roll up the tube from the bottom. Tampons. Better ask Stephanie about these. Oh, and of course I can take those. New Zippy vitamins will pick you up. Dental floss. 300 yards of it. Can't take that either. A scattering of Band-Aids. Can't take that either. Okay. So the most important item we had to get there was the Oralube. And there's Mr. Meat Boy again. We'll leave him alone for now. So, as it turns out, the only way to scratch his Tucker is to do it on the sly. We can't do it while we're right in front of him, obviously. And I was correct in that I needed to do something with this. A manhole key is stuck in the top of the manhole cover. And this is where we need... Whoops. Forgot how to access my inventory for a second. This is where we need the Oralube. That should loosen it up a bit. A slimy manhole key. Let's pick that up. And we don't use it on that. We now go on our merry way back to Mr. Johnson's. Nightfall descends upon Harvest. There's no way this place can actually get any creepier, so I'm actually not that scared about the dark around here. Manhole cover is locked in place. A nasty stench drifts up from the sewers below. So he's got his car in here. So we need to go in here. Let's use the manhole cover. Or manhole key, rather. On the cover. A small passageway leads into the sewers. Let's go. Small section of the wall has been resealed due to water damage. A rusted grate is bolted into the damp floor. A coat of moisture has formed along the surface of the wheel valve. Where do I go from here? Ah, corroded wall. There is a tiny indentation in the concrete. So why don't we enlarge that hole? Aha, there we go. Underground tunnel. I assume we should end up near his garage. I would hope. I like this music. Empty oil cans litter the floor. Uh-huh. This is where he changes his oil. And here we are. This is his secret place where he keeps his precious Tucker. Mr. Johnson's prized possession. This dolly might be useful after the wedding. The window has been bricked up and sealed off. But before we scratch things, why don't we take a look at his tool bench? Man, this sounds like Phantasmagoria music here. Carrying case is filled with nothing but lint and sawdust. A rubber mallet, useful for gophers. Flashlight is missing batteries. I don't care. A flashlight is very useful. Why can't I take it? Damn it. The only item here that appears usable is this Phillips screwdriver. I'll definitely take that. A heavily used tool sharpener and sander. This gas can is a similar model to the Postmaster's gas can. It is, isn't it? Etched on the side of the blowtorch reads, "Thinking of you, Edna." Man, this guy's pretty obsessed with his Tucker. How many license plates does Mr. Johnson need for October in 1 year? Okay, doesn't seem to be much else I can take from there. So here we go. Let's key his precious Tucker.
Damn it.
What?
Did it.
There we go. You didn't have to get that big of a scratch. Damn. It's a big scratch. Oh well. What's done is done. Let's get out of here before he finds us. I don't want to have to kill him for real, just to escape. Okay, so I've succeeded at that task. Does that end the day? Or do I have to go back to the lodge?
So, you have completed your first task.
Yes.
Now that you've scratched the Tucker, you may proceed to your second task. You will steal a bolt of fabric from the fireman and bring it to me.
Doesn't sound so bad. I'll do it.
Very well then. Use whatever means necessary, but bring the cloth to me here, and I shall give you your third task.
Day 2 is at an end. Go to bed, Steve. More than I wanted to see, Steve. Oh, great. More nightmares.
What do you people want from me?
More pie, Shaman?
Welcome to our order.
The hand that grips my footsteps.
I saw a hamburger.
Step.
And he puts the same clothes back on. It's for shame. Alrighty, so this is day 3, so why don't we save? Any news from Mom?
Hello, dear. How are you today? By the way, I spoke with Mr. Johnson and he's livid. Seems someone scratched up his priceless Tucker. If he finds out who, there'll be heck to pay. Edna's daughter Karen has disappeared. Karen was playing outside as Edna closed the diner, and that's the last anyone saw of her. This happened Tuesday night. That's all I know except for what's on the posters. Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
Oh, I sure do. Thanks, Mom. Let's see, do I have a paper? Can't remember. I do. Here you go, buddy.
There now, see how easy it is? Things are so much better between us when you remember the paper in the morning. And let's keep them that way. Damn it, what's so hard about...
I just gave you the paper. Screw you. Whatever. Alrighty, let's go and see Mr. Johnson. See what he's thinking. Oh, now I can actually go in his garage.
Some rotten son bitch scratched my car. My Tucker, my baby, my poor darling, my sweet cheeks. If I find out who did it, I'll kill him. Just kill him dead. I told that fool sheriff to beef up the patrols, but what does he care? Nobody cares about a limp dick fat boy. Well, I'll make them
More
care.
than I wanted to know.
I'll make them care. Did you hear that Karen disappeared?
love his
Just goes to
changing
show
mood.
you what can happen without a man's stewardship in the house. It takes both a man and a woman to raise a child properly. Says so in the Bible. But try to convince Edna
Timely.
of that? Oh no. And now she's lost everything. This might be a good time to drop in. While she's feeling vulnerable.
You creepy old man, you.
Bye now.
Yeah, I still get freaked out by that face.
Hello, Steve. How's the husband-to-be?
Other than having no memory, I guess I'm all right.
All right. You should be
Right.
You always were Edna Fitzpatrick.
Why is penis a topic?
What makes you so sure she needs a...
You saying Edna? I'll admit DNA. Speaking,
I don't...
that's a
Okay.
heck of an automobile. Don't see why. I'm mighty particular.
I'm sure she...
Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Bye now.
So he's not going to give me anything new. Other than the fact that someone destroyed his precious Tucker. Why don't I go to the diner and see what's going on with Edna? 1955 Frag 100 with a real leather seat.
I can't stop and chat, Steve. With Karen gone, if I stop, I think I'll lose my mind. I've got to keep busy. Busy. Excuse me. I just heard that Mr. Johnson's Tucker was vandalized. You know, though I don't like to think ill of people or take pleasure in the misfortunes of others, I'd like to think it's a comeuppance for all the times that nasty man has bothered me.
That's all you gotta say?
I can't stop. Thank you for asking, but since she disappeared, it's too painful for me to talk about her. I've gone to the sheriff, and Range Rider is running announcements hourly at the TV station. I've even thought of petitioning the Order of the Harvest Moon. God help me. I'm that desperate. But so far, I've heard nothing. I've posted a reward to whoever finds her. Maybe that'll help. I just wish I knew. The Lodge is the repository of all wisdom.
Why?
The wheat, the harvest, you hung.
Edna?
Steve,
You seem strange.
I'm sorry. Though I see them together a lot, but maybe
Okay, I know all this.
Sheriff
Skipping by
Dwayne
it.
is... Mr. McKnight owns the TV station WHAR. He seems to get along with Sheriff Dwayne better than Boyle does. Better than just about anyone.
Okay. Nothing new there. Why don't I go ahead over to the fire station and check in with the flaming fireman. Fire truck with a lovely shade of pink. Yeah, that's not a phallic symbol at all.
Sorry, Steve. After I'm through here, I've got cleaning to do. Rush, rush.
This game is so offensive on so many levels to so many different people.
Stop it! You're messing me up! Hello, Steve. Lovely day, isn't it?
Still sketching the same nude man, I see.
It doesn't behoove one to be fickle. Besides, once you find a perfect model, you don't let him go. Come again? Come again?
Okay, I didn't think he was gonna ask or tell me anything about it.
Come again?
Okay, you're not very helpful, are you? Bye-bye. Anything they might be interested in? Probably not.
What's that got to do with me?
Doggy.
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
I'm sure you don't. Do I have anything that can cut? No. Once again, I find myself a little bit stuck. How about I go to the sheriff's office and ask about Karen? It's as good an idea as any. Cop ignores you, too busy writing a bug report.
Boy, the way you keep pestering me, you'd think you were feeling guilty about something. Are you? I got a report here that someone put a ding on Johnson's Tucker. As ornery as Johnson is about that old car, I suppose he had it coming. I imagine it was just some kids pulling a prank. I suppose you've heard the news about Edna's daughter Karen disappearing.
I have.
I wouldn't think about it too much if I were you. This is a serious crime, and this is no time for civilians to be nosing around playing cops and robbers. Steve, I'd give this advice to my own son, if I had one. Leave this be. This is not the kind of thing you should look into. Sow some wild oats, boy. Kick up your heels. Join the lodge. Join the lodge, Steve, and leave Karen to the professionals.
Always telling me to join the lodge. Let's see what happens if I ask about it.
Say what?
Nope, he doesn't care.
Stop on by any time, Steve.
Sorry.
Nope.
Anytime.
Not gonna get anything out of them. What to do, what to do. Would anyone have any reason to kidnap Karen? Maybe old Meat Boy here knows something.
Did you say hello to your father for me?
No!
It's very important. Tell him. I could use some good news right now. So, how could anyone do something so terrible to her?
You think someone took her?
I think? Oh no, see, it was a kidnapping. Haven't you heard? The sheriff got a ransom note. Seems someone wants to dip into Edna's larder. Too bad such a sweet little thing has to suffer. That was a terrible night. Our upstairs toilet backed up. Pete Swell came over and fixed it. My back's still sore from helping him carry his stuff up the stairs. Someone went and scraped up Johnson's car? Can you imagine? He'd step in a bear trap and chew his own leg off rather than suffer a scratched Tucker. Serves the rich bastard right, if you ask me. Stop mumbling.
I said Karen.
Stop mumbling. If it isn't...
Nope, I guess he's done talking. Any news, Stephanie?
Steve, I'm so glad you came back. What have you been doing?
I visited the lodge.
Don't want to know.
Talked to the sergeant-at-arms there. He knows that there's something out of whack here. He told me if I wanted to find out what it is, I should join the lodge. I've decided to join the lodge, Stephanie. I think the answer to all our questions is inside.
No kidding.
That place. It's so sinister. You may be playing right into their hands. Did you think of that? Doesn't it seem like you're being herded toward the lodge?
That's one of the things I hope to find out.
I hope finding out doesn't get you killed. My faux mother keeps me up on the latest gossip. Not like she really wants to talk to me. More like she's feeding me information. For instance, she told me that Mr. Johnson's Tucker was vandalized. That's another weird thing. Every car I've seen drive by is a Tucker. There were only 31 produced. What are the odds of that?
I've always wanted a Tucker. Funny that Harvest would be full of them.
Any idea who scratched the car?
Should I tell her? I feel like this is kind of important. If I'm gonna trust anybody in this game, I trust her.
Why would you do something like that?
It's part of the Lodge initiation.
I see.
Look, I don't know what's going on here, but getting into the Lodge is the best way to find out.
By committing vandalism? It was a crime, Steve.
Don't be so melodramatic about it. I've heard of worse fraternity initiations.
Sorry. When you put it that way, I guess I was overreacting. I understand that a little girl is missing.
That's right. Her name's Karen.
I heard the pod parents talking about it downstairs. When did it happen?
Tuesday night.
God, that was a bad night for everyone. Tuesday, our upstairs toilet backed up. As if that wasn't bad enough, Mr. Potsdam was livid, almost irrational. Like the toilet had it in for him personally. Through the wall, I kept hearing him ask somebody named Mr. Swell whether the toilet would be fixed by dark. And when Swell said it'd take most of the night to fix, Daddy totally lost it. Swell said he'd stay all night and fix it, but that didn't seem to help. Potsdam stormed out of the house and didn't come back till next morning. Come back and visit me soon, okay? I'm glad to see you. Come back and...
I'll admit I'm flying a little bit blind here. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just check everywhere and ask everybody everything. Hello, what's this? I found matches. Wait a minute. What's going on here? It's a fresh grave. And there she is. Are you kidding me?
Are you alright, Karen?
I want to go home. Could you take me to my mommy's store?
Well, that was quick. That was easy.
Can you tell me who did this to you?
Boy, I got lucky there.
Mr. Potsdam told me he'd hurt my mommy if I told.
He won't do anything, I promise. Tell me what happened.
He made me play house.
Ew.
Then he dug a hole. Please, I just want to go home now. Please.
Can you tell me your address, honey?
I don't know. Just take me to the store or the policeman. Please. Mommy said to go to the policeman if I got lost. And I'm lost.
That was ominous.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Don't you want to come with me?
Okay.
Cool. Bye.
No offense, but don't you want to come with me, little girl? I have a feeling I should not go to the police, but rather go to the store. So I'm gonna do that. There we go.
Oh my God. Karen. Thank God. What happened?
Found her in the graveyard. She was buried alive. And she claims Mr. Potsdam was responsible.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you from both of us. Here's the reward money. Take it and go. I need to be alone with my baby right now.
Ooh, I got reward money.
Oh, man.
That's nice.
I can't talk now. The dish...
You tell me anything more?
Bye-bye.
Nope, no you can't. I have a feeling I shouldn't talk to these guys about it.
I'm sorry. Anytime.
Still lets me into this little creepy room. Well, now what? Maybe I should go back and talk to Mr. Potsdam.
If it isn't my fa-
Oh, wait a minute. Shit.
Yeah, I know what that crazy little bitch said, but it's not true. I was at home that night. Mrs. Potsdam will vouch for me. Isn't that right, Mrs. Potsdam?
That's right, Mr. Potsdam. Hello, Steve. Care to stay for some pot roast?
Forget the pot roast, Mother. My meat!
It's the truth. That's why. And I think you better be going, young man, before I call your mother and tell on you.
I think I should save. Seems like getting these people angry is never a good thing.
If it isn't my...
Maybe I need to talk to you.
Hello, dear. She's upstairs. Give my regards. You might want to be extra nice to Mr. Guess we're having... Give my regards.
Okay. Nothing more to do here.
Think about taking some of that siding off. Nice to
I can't talk now. Dang it if the whole town ain't going to hell. Well, that's a sure sign that civilization is coming to an end. Anytime.
I gotta go talk to somebody. Clearly. But who?
Can't talk now, Steve. Don't be such a stranger, Steve.
Good old meat plant. I still don't trust that meat plant.
Seeing you here again, one would think you'd never graduated. Mr. Johnson says one of my pupils scratched his priceless tucker. I must say, I was relieved when I learned he had no evidence pointing to one of my kids. If he had, some lucky boy or girl would have been in for some quality time. Say, congratulations on finding Karen Fitzpatrick. Don't know how you did it, but if I were still publishing the Sentinel, you can bet I'd run a full profile.
I don't know how I did
on
it either.
Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality time.
You and your quality
Seeing
time.
you here. Drop in again.
Okay, I'll admit I used to walk through here. I wasn't sure what I needed to do. I have to distract the firemen. Now that they're on their way, I can go and steal a bolt, I assume. Wait a minute, how do I get out of here? Yep. I'll take that. That will be very useful. I can take a ladder. I jammed the ladder into my pants. Ouch. Oh, I didn't know I could take this. Damn it. I'll admit now I'm kind of following a walkthrough. I don't know... Whoops, that's not where I meant to go. This game's not making a whole lot of sense to me right now. This game is using some pretty crazy moon logic. I'm apparently supposed to use this on the shelf.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Okay.
I thought I was. Am I wrong? What's going on here? Ah, those shelves. Okay. There was an alarm system that I was supposed to turn off. Then I'm supposed to go out here and do something. Oh, I never even saw these before. There are security bars fastened to the window with Phillips head screws. Okay. I never even noticed that before. You dismantle the bars from the window with the screwdriver. So this is how I can go and talk to my father? Question mark? Oh my god! What the fuck?! What the hell?
No! Leave that there. If any of it turns up missing.
Oh my god!
Marv, what's going on in there?
Go! Go!
I'm terrified now, and I'm gonna leave. Holy shit! Apparently, I need to talk to him now. This is just wrong.
Steve, is that you? Come to see your poor old dad?
Are you my father? Really? I don't remember you.
please. I'm not in the mood for jokes.
I'm serious. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you always were a kid.
Don't say that!
Just don't make me laugh now. Remember the stitches.
My God. What has she done to you?
She doesn't know you're here, does she? Does she?
No, I had to break in. What the hell is going on in here?
I know it's a mystery to you. The sacred things that husbands and wives do behind closed doors. Maybe
it's not that much of a mystery.
Special father-son talk. Especially now that you're getting married. Then listen. I can't talk very loud. It's the tracheotomy. When a man and a woman love each other very much, they go into a room alone and shut the door and bolt it with at least 3 locks and prop a chair under the doorknob so no one can get in or out. Then they take off their clothes and get out a wide variety of scalpels. Some curved, some short, all of them sharp. And then the man climbs on the woman. And then they... with the barbed wire, they...
That's all right. Don't get worked up. You need your rest.
Yes, rest. But why did you come? You must have had a reason for risking it.
I need some meat, and Pat won't give me any without your signed permission.
Good old dependable Pat.
Okay.
Here, son.
I was gonna save you, but
Here's
whatever.
My signature. Take it to him, and you won't have any problem. Now go, son. Son. Go quickly, before she comes back.
Now I remember why I took a break from this game.
What?
I need some meat.
Good old dependable.
Okay, I
now
already
go,
did
son.
that.
Go quickly, before she comes back.
Okay, I guess that's all I need. Can I not replace them? Alright, now that I've got that permission slip, I guess I should head back to the meat factory, shouldn't I?
So, your father okayed the meat, huh? How's he doing?
Again, I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm going to just to see what happens.
Good, glad to hear it. Here's your meat, son. You run along
Good,
now.
glad to hear it.
A new shipment of animals has come in, and it's time to start cutting.
Lovely. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. I hope I didn't need those. So now that I have meat, I guess I should go back to Potsdam? Nope. Nightfall again. I probably can't go there now, but I'll try. Nope, door's locked. Alright, night on day 3. I think it's day 3. I looked at my save there all of a sudden, and maybe I'm confusing myself. I lose track of the days in Harvest. Well, this is where I need to go. Ah! Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. He's still here?!
Jeez, what are you doing here?
Just standing here, waiting to be drawn.
You just hang out here? All the time?
I'm not a person, Steve. I'm an object. You'd do well to remember that. A person is his job. Someday you'll understand that. And if you don't, it won't matter, because you'll be dead.
Dead?
Have you gotten your lodge application in yet? Good. You may survive yet. I guess you're here to steal the bolt.
How do you know that?
Not at all. That's not my job. However, since I am an object d'art, and since art should be interpreted, I'll give you a clue as to where the bolt is located. Darkness gives as darkness gets, but light invoked is light shed.
Oops. Yep. Well, we've seen this before, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip it.
This is your first arrest, Steve. You just remember, we've got a 3 strikes, you're out rule here in Harvest. But you keep your nose clean. You hear?
Wait, he's not gonna kill me? Ugh! Don't you do that. That's incredibly disturbing. Ugh. Well, now I know I gotta shut up the dog. Let's try that again. Interesting that he would arrest me but not execute me, considering. Give him the meat and make him shut up. Good boy. Good boy. Alright, so if light sheds whatever he was talking about, why don't we light these fireplaces? No?
Okay.
No?
Still here, eh?
Where else would I go, Steve? Have you gotten your lodge application in yet?
Yes.
Good.
Still
Where?
Yes.
Good.
Mm-hmm. They're too high up to reach, eh?
Okay. Damn it. Well, that didn't work.
All right.
Oh! There it is. That was easy. I got it.
Still
Where?
Yeah.
Good.
Here, I thought that was going to be harder. Alright, trick number 2 is done. Another night over. We've seen this before, I'll just go ahead and skip it. And now day 4, 5? God, I don't know. I'm gonna call it day 4, because I think it's day 4. Alright, and with that, I think it's time to call this recording session close. Thank you everyone for watching. Welcome back to the weirdness and insanity that is Harvester. I know you guys were wanting this, so I'm glad to provide. My name is Chronos006, and I will see you soon. Take care.